Hey guys, this is Super D and welcome back to MCPE News. And today, I know I haven't talked about MCPE News in quite a long time. There's been news that's been going on and I just didn't cover any of it. So today I'm basically going to do a recap video of the highlights of the news that has been happening since I stopped doing these videos. So I'm catching up, and so I guess I will start off saying that we did get 0.13.1 a few days ago, and yeah, it added a cool holiday skin pack with and actually some of them have custom models in it. So that's the first for the skin packs. And so yeah, I'm sure you guys probably already found that on yourself though. I didn't do a video of it when it came out, but I just thought I'd mention it because, this is my news show and I gotta get everything listed in here. So now we can start talking about actual news about the upcoming 0.14 update. So only two of the developers have been pretty active recently. Well, they're all active, but active on Twitter. And so first off, we have Tommaso. Good old Tommaso, always teasing us some cool stuff. Um, Recently, kind of quiet, but he's still definitely working on a lot. He's been mostly working on his culling algorithm, which is fancy talk for the way that Minecraft hides caves so that it doesn't have to waste processing power on your device, basically so that your game runs smoother. And he's been working on it. It's getting pretty good. So yeah, I guess we can see the Cave Culling 2.0 coming soon, possibly to 0.14. And also, more interestingly, he did give us a little teaser for slime blocks. And obviously those would work like in PC where you can bounce on them and have trampolines and bouncy houses and whatnot. So that's pretty cool. I'm pretty looking forward to that. But also, he gave us something that'd be a little version exclusive for now, at least, where possibly slime blocks could spawn in chunks where slimes usually spawn. Because there's some chunks that slimes spawn in more like that's where slimes spawn. They don't spawn anywhere else. So in those chunks, slime blocks would spawn. So then you would know when you see slime blocks, slimes could spawn around here. So that's pretty cool. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much all that Tommaso gives us. But we also have Jason, who's been pretty active on Twitter recently. Um, a while back, he tweeted about having the survival menus in creative mode, and he gave us a screenshot with creative tabs on one side and the survival tabs on another. And so we'll be able to open chests in creative. We'll be able to do all the survival stuff in creative at long last. I know a lot of people have been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this myself. This is awesome, and a lot of people have been waiting for this. Um, and as a little accident, he accidentally leaked the witch spawn egg in. I can't remember if it's the same picture or if it's a different picture, but somehow he leaked the witch spawn egg. So witches are coming to 0.14.0. So be on the lookout for them when you get the new update, because they're gonna be evil. They're gonna suck. But yeah, every edition is awesome, and it'll be awesome to have witches in Minecraft Pocket Edition. And now, for a smaller, but I still think really cool detail, is that we'll finally be able to wear pumpkins on our heads. The function of this would be to be able to look at Endermen without getting them aggravated and angering them. So, but it also very restricts your vision, so that's not exactly something you'd want to wear all the time, but pumpkins as hats are going to be a thing now. And not only that, but Jason also tweeted about all the other mob heads being worn or wearable. So yeah, basically everything that we couldn't wear before is now wearable, which is awesome. And that's about it for the developers tweeting by themselves, but they did recently have a holiday live stream where a few of the devs and from both Sweden and Redmond, Washington, so both Mojang and Microsoft, they had a few devs from there play on a world, trying to build a map, a maze, puzzles, all this stuff. And it wasn't really Q&A style like all their other streams have been, but they did discuss a few topics that are worth mentioning here about 0.14. And so specifically they mentioned how Daniel is still working on pistons and how we're going to get the next phase of redstone in 0.14. That's coming in 0.14. More redstone and possibly pistons, but maybe not. About the pistons, they're going to have a new animation that looks different from PC. So they're going to look a little different, but they'll still function the same way, which is good to know. We're going to get pistons, possibly for 0.14, possibly not. Who knows? And they did talk about adding, newer mobs, like mobs that aren't in the PC version yet. Tommaso himself did mention that he likes the idea of the ambient mobs, such as bats, that don't really actually do anything for the game. They're kind of just like decoration mobs. And he likes those ideas because someone asked like if there could be squirrels in the game, so that would be like a kind of ambient mob. And, like Tommaso did say he would like to have birds flying around in the world, so I guess that's more similar to bats, but yeah, that's what he would like to add. And he did actually, on the topic of fishing, people asked if you'd be able to see like fish mobs in the water, and Tommaso had the idea of having like a single entity being a school of fish, where you can see like a bunch of little fish in the water, and if you were to fish inside of that, you would get special kinds of fish that you wouldn't normally get just fishing. So, in my opinion, that sounds really cool. It's a smart way to do it. Instead of having like a bunch of different little fish mobs, having one mob that's a group of fishes. Of fish. Fishes is not a word. Anyways, I thought it was a really cool idea, and I really hope that gets implemented. That would be really cool. And so, yeah, finally they did talk about when 0.14 will be out. And the answer is next year, because it's nowhere close to being done for this year. They have no idea when they're going to get it out, but at least sometime next year. So that doesn't really tell us much. But yeah, 0.14 is coming soon, but not really that soon because we still have to wait till next year, which I guess isn't that far off. But that's pretty much it for the news. Maybe this video was a little too long, but then again, I've been covering a bunch of stuff that I didn't miss. A bunch of stuff that I did miss and I didn't cover. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy this video. Sorry for being so late on all this, and I'm pretty sure I probably missed a few things here and there. But I'll try to keep ahead on all the other Minecraft news from now on. And also, now that it's winter break for me, so videos should be a little more frequent. Maybe even once a day. One video every day. That's my goal possibly for this winter break, and I hope you guys will enjoy that. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is MCPE News signing out.